Sick of wasting your entire day staring at the charts? Forget that. I trade for just 2 hours using a 1-minute scalping strategy that grows my accounts and frees up my day. I'm looking at a single no-wick candle as my entry. You've never seen this before. Now, I'm not promising or guaranteeing any results. Just because I'm building a beautiful mansion doesn't mean you will. But I hope you can learn a thing or two that you can take into your own trading plan. Now, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's dive into this 1-minute scalping strategy. All we need is 1 trade per day, 5 days a week, and just 2 hours of trading. Let's backtest for an entire week, showing you those exact 2 hours with this scalping strategy. It's really simple. Let's start with day 1. Our first 1-minute scalping strategy trade just smashed the take profit target. How do we do this? First thing, head over to freetradingview.com, select the 5-minute time frame, and install a few indicators. The first one is the opening range with breakouts. Set it for the custom range from 9:30 to 9:45. UTC-4. Make sure your time zone is also set to UTC-4. Next, install the no-wick candlestick identifier. Set it for bearish, no top wick, and bullish, no bottom wick, and turn off everything else. These are the Miyu Bozu candles. A candle with no bottom wick is a strong buying level, very similar to a demand zone. Now look at the 5-minute time frame. Watch the first 3 candles from 9:30 to 9:45. That's your range high and low for the entire day. On the 5-minute time frame, we're also watching the overall trend and key support levels. If we're in an uptrend, respect the trend line. Now drop down to the 1-minute time frame. Look for a break. We get a breakout at the top of the range, but it's not a great one yet. We need more momentum. Be patient. Finally, here's the breakout we want. 7 consecutive green candles. And then, right after that, we get our no-wick candle. That's a signal to buy. It's also right at a demand zone level, giving us a perfect entry point. We wait for the price to come back to that level, enter the position, and boom, trade hits the target almost immediately. For my stop loss, I placed it just below the mid-range line. My take profit target was at the recent consolidation level of resistance. Let's get more advanced. Same strategy. On the 5-minute chart, set your range, break the trend line, and then wait for the 1-minute chart. We get a clean break, and here's our no-wick candle acting as a demand zone. The price taps the level, and we enter the trade. The take profit target hits, and that's a win. Same thing. We set the range, the trend line breaks, and now we're looking for the 1-minute entry. There's a no-wick candle right at a demand level. We enter, and this one hits take profit again. Now we're in a downtrend. On the 5-minute chart, we break the bottom of the range. This gives us a sell signal. On the 1-minute chart, we look for a Marubozu candle at the top of the move. This signals a strong selling pressure. We enter the trade, but unfortunately this one hits the stop loss. That's the reality of trading. Not every trade will be a win. We're back on the 5-minute chart, setting the range and waiting for the break. Price breaks above the range and the trend line. So now we look for a buy on the 1-minute chart.